Okay, starting up the live stream now, so I think it's worked. Good morning, you guys. Today is episode 6 of Survival Fridays. Now, I know I haven't done a video, I think the past 4 uploads. I've been working on 2 at the moment, but it's just at that time in my university where there's a lot of assignments and labs and assess workshops and stuff like that. I just did one assignment. I was doing a 8-page homework for my class yesterday. Oh hey, good morning. You guys are pretty quick to get here. But yeah, so I've just been really busy. I've been working on 2 Minecraft videos at the same time though, because I'm going to be uploading definitely, like for sure, on Sunday. And then I should have the second one done and schedule it for Wednesday, and that should hopefully get me back on track. But I've always got time for these Survival Fridays because I can just sit down and I don't have to edit and everything like that. So I thought today what we could do is focus more on the details of the city. So stuff like torches, like not torches, but try and do like city lights, more little gardens and stuff like that. I actually I'll try and show you guys. I've been working a lot on the roads as well, so in between my uni time and my working, I have been trying to finish that. So you can see over here, I now actually have some house plots. So I've got 4 house plots at the moment, so if you are already in the town or you want to come and build, I thought I normally have it in there, but it's p.nerd.nu. So I finished building some roads around here, so I've got some house plots. So just remember that with the house plots, it is medieval houses only, or you could also build kind of like fantasy hobbit style houses. And like I've tried to make the plots big enough to give you guys enough space to like decorate, do gardens. Some of you might want little areas for horse stables and stuff like that. Hopefully the stream quality will pick up as well. It might be a little bit because it's raining, but it's stopped raining now in games. So, but yeah, so I've got 4 house plots. I do plan on doing more. I've also got a bunch of shears, so we might go collect some leaves. We also finished off the farming as well. So if we come up to the farming area, I've now got a bunch of reeds. The one thing I haven't got is I've still got to do some slabs there, but I finished off basically the whole farming area. So we've got beetroot back here, we have potatoes, we've got carrots all along here, and if you come over to the main pathway, you can kind of see what I was talking about when I was building the plots. I've tried to make it really kind of like really rusticy and not set out like a normal farm. I just wanted it to have a more natural flow, rather than just being like, here's your carrots, here's your potato, here's your pumpkin, here's your sugar cane. I wanted it to be a bit more intertwined with each other and feel more like a rustic old veggie patch, like what people would kind of do when they didn't have the space. They would just throw everything that they can in the one area. And I think that just, hey Jim, and I think that just fits a little bit better with the medieval theme. So you can see we finished off all the veggie patches. So if you did need anything, I've got a whole bunch of stuff there. I also was changing the path out here to kind of be like kind of more like worn down, because when you're going into these, hey Lizard, thank you for joining us. But when you're going into these kind of like farm areas, if it's just little like dirt paths and stuff like that, I feel like it should be a bit more rustic and worn down. So I did actually break up the pathway around here, and then I've just been using the shovel to make the little pathway block, and I think it just makes it look a little bit more like a dirt road, a little bit more old, and it just makes it look more like a farming area back then, because you probably wouldn't have really perfectly paved farming areas in like little old medieval towns unless if you had some kind of palace garden. But so I've tried to give it a really, really worn look by just doing a mix of like pathway blocks just randomly like that, and that just makes it look a little bit better. Hey Denisha, thank you for joining us today as well. But yeah, so I've just been working on the farms this week, and we have 4 house plots now, but I do plan on adding a lot more, probably like up around here as well. And I do want to add more. I'll go forward. I keep pointing, but you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. Over there, I want to add some more plots as well. But yeah, so I thought it might be nice to try and focus on some plot details, and then also getting stuff like streetlights sorted, maybe having like some kind of like streetlight banner design where we can do, oh thank you Crowning, but kind of a design where we can mix like flag banners with lighting and plants and kind of have something a little bit more intricate. And then if we do ever come up with a flag design, we can then just change the banners to all be the city flags. So I thought that would be really good today, and just focusing on those kind of things. So yeah, if you did want to build a house, or you're already built over in the village, feel free to move and actually start building a house now. I haven't had the time to collect materials for my own house because I've been trying to focus on this in amongst all my uni work. But this week, because this is now done, I'll try and collect a bunch of materials this week, and then maybe next week I can start building my own house, and we can go through building a medieval house. I can see Jim's already down there doing a little road design. The only thing I don't like about that, Jim, is it's too short. And we probably want to use glowstone, which I did actually. I don't play Roblox as. No, I haven't played Roblox before. How long have I played MC? The dogs are barking. There may be a bear in the backyard. I have played Minecraft since 2011. When I first started playing Minecraft, I think I played for like a year or two. And then I had like a break until 2000 and I think it would have been 2013 I started playing again, or 2014. 13-14 is when I started up again. So I've been playing continuously now for like 14, 15, 16, 17, nearly like 5 years at least I've been playing, since I had my like 1-2 year break. The game's obviously, hey Smart Sushi, the game's obviously changed a lot in that time. I do have glowstone, yeah. I'll go grab some. Yeah, obviously the game's changed a lot since I first started playing. I remember when I started playing, there was basically just like oak trees and pigs and skeletons and zombies, and I think that was really, you had cows and sheep and chickens, and that was about it. It was, oh, and spiders, but it was like a really basic game. I can, yeah. No, you're not late. I only just started playing. Do I like pixel arts? I do. If you ever go on the creative server on where I play, we actually have a pixel art section, which is just for people to do pixel art, and there's some like really cool ones. I am playing at the moment on p.nerd.nu. So this is on Java Edition Minecraft, just FYI, so it's not like it's Windows 10 or console. So you do have to have, I know last week, oh hello, oh you got cobwebs on your face, you silly. I know last week there was a few people trying to join me, and then they realized that they can't actually join in what I'm playing, so just a heads up. Yeah, I still make tutorials. I was just saying earlier, the only reason I haven't the past 2 weeks is because of university. I was working on my Sunday video on Wednesday for about 5 hours. I was planning and building. The only reason I haven't, sorry about all the barking in the villages too. Yeah, feel free to join. Yeah, so I've got a video coming out on Sunday, definitely, because I was working on it for 5 hours. So yeah, the only reason I haven't is because I've had a lot of work the past 2 weeks. I do have to have a job to pay for everything. But my university's been a little bit hectic, and like even last night I was working on it was a 9-page homework. It wasn't even an assignment, it was just homework for an assessed like little class at uni. So 9 pages. No, you can't join me. Just Java Edition. So just make sure if you try joining, it's through the Java Edition, because it won't work in this is a Java Edition server. It won't work in normal like Windows 10 or anything like that, or console. It's got to be on Java. What do I like about Minecraft? I just like how you can really build anything that you like. That's why I do my tutorials. Which this one coming on Sunday is quite a big one, so maybe a longer video, but it's one that I've had people ask me a lot for over several months, but I was kind of waiting for this aquatic update, if that kind of hints at anything. Yeah. Oh, the IP is literally the p.node.nu. That's the IP address. That's literally the IP, p.node.nu, and then you can just name it PV or whatever. This would be 1.12.2 Minecraft. Oh, okay. All you do with the Java edition is, yeah, you click multiplayer and then it will have, I'll show you actually, I'll log out quickly. Okay, so what you do is you go into multiplayer, like, and you'll have, I've added these here, but all you do is you click add server and you can just call this like nerd nu PVE, something like that, and then it's literally just p.node.nu and then it will come up there. So that's all, yeah, so that's how you join the server there. Yeah, like what Sushi says. So that's how you join this one. So we are a Java edition server, so we're not on Realms or Windows 10 or console or anything like that, because we do have, like, we have mods. Hey Tessa, thank you for joining us. I just played the latest version of Minecraft, although if you haven't noticed, a lot of my videos lately have been in the snapshot, just because when they come out, I like to try and do videos before while they're in snapshot, before they're like officially released. I'm gonna get some leaves as well so I can do these light pole designs. I don't know if I want to do, oh, the dogs aren't happy. I think I might do oak, so I'm gonna grab some oak leaves. You're welcome. But yeah, I just generally play in the most recent updated version. My friend's asking me a question. Yeah, I do, sweet girly. It's nice to see you again. But yeah, I just always play the most recent version of Minecraft. Although I do always play the snapshot when I can, when they come out. Just because I like to have the videos ready, and then when they release them to everyone else, it gives people something to look at instead of waiting for people to build in the official release. Although that can be problematic as well, because when I first did my 1.13 update video, you guys would have probably noticed it was just trapdoors and stuff like that. That was last year, and then I think it was in February, they suddenly said, oh, now 1.14 is in 1.13, which means that my 1.13 video I did becomes like completely like irrelevant, because I'm missing half the actual content from the entire update because they updated it. So it can be annoying sometimes putting in snapshot. But yeah, so no, I like playing in snapshots when they're out. I think it's quite fun, and because I don't like particularly care if my world dies, because I don't play a lot in single player. Obviously if I played in single player, I'd be worried about doing snapshot play, but I only use single player to build during snapshots, so if the worlds become corrupted, I don't mind. Donuts or waffles? That's a really hard one. I think donuts are really good if you want something on the run, but if you want like a really, really good breakfast, I'd probably say waffles. Specifically Belgian waffles. If you guys have ever had Belgian waffles, they're really, really good. They're kind of like sugar crusted on the outside. Oh, so good. Okay, cool. I'm just getting some leaves at the moment. If you want the coordinates, it's at about like negative 1,500, negative 1,500. Like the XZ is about there. That's about the location of the village. if you go outside of, I'll bring up the live map for you guys. This may lag my internet a little bit, or at least the stream internet. If you want to see exactly where I am on a map, we do actually have like a live map for the server, so that's the live map there, so you can kind of see where I am, and I'll move around as I move. But yeah, so that's just a really easy way. I suppose that's one of the good things about Minecraft on Java, is you can do little things like that. I don't really know if you can do that on Windows 10 or console, let me know. But as far as I know, you can't really do that stuff on the console editions. But I've never played the console edition, so I don't know. I've always wondered if they're kind of like a lot different. I still haven't played that story mode that I got for free. Try and get my dogs. Where are they? Strudel, come here. You wanna come here? Hey, you wanna come on the camera? Come here. No, she's not having any of it. They'll probably come over. Henrietta was over here before. Oh, no, I don't want to throw my sword. Strudel, you wanna come here? Hey? No, she'll probably come up, just not yet. Henrietta's walking in the kitchen hoping for some food somewhere. Chocolate or vanilla? That's a really hard one too, but I'll probably say vanilla. If I was to have ice cream, I would definitely have vanilla ice cream. And I really, really love like vanilla milkshakes or vanilla yogurt. Especially like vanilla bean. Oh my god, I always buy vanilla bean paste when I'm cooking or baking. Or like if I'm doing, I really like to cook, oh, you're hungry. I know, I just had breakfast, so I'm okay for now. Because it's only 8:51 in the morning here. So it's still pretty early. I'm definitely not heading back to my village. Where am I? I think my village is over here. But no, I definitely love vanilla more. Whenever I do like big cooking things, like I really, really like to bake and cook to like an excessive extent. I really like challenging baking. Like if I was to bake something for someone's birthday, I have a bunch of I'm sure this is like, yeah, okay, cool, we're going the right way. I was just getting some leaves for doing light posts while we're doing city details. Oh, you made the jelly. I remember you saying last time you're wanting jelly, but you didn't want to wait 3 hours, 6 hours for it to set. Well, I'm happy you made your jelly. But no, I really love to bake, so I've got a lot of like French cookbooks, like French patisserie cookbooks. So when I do like cook for people, a lot of my recipes will take about like, some of them take a week to make. Like when I make macarons, they take me about a week. And then like if I was to do some of the average time though it takes for me to bake something a day is like for a short recipe, and then an average length recipe is probably about like 3 days, and then the long ones are like a week. I'm in Australia, Smart Sushi, and my birthday, unfortunately my birthday is Christmas Eve. I kind of like that, but I don't like how bulky it is. I think it might be better go with simple. I'll try and do a few designs. I'm gonna grab some stuff and we can do some light pole designs and you guys can help me. No, my birthday's Christmas Eve. Which for you guys is specifically the 24th of December. I know though, I'm saying that though because I know in Germany they celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December and Christmas Eve is the 23rd. I don't particularly like my birthday because it's right at the end of the year, which means that anything birthday related, you're having to like compete with Christmas. So like when I was growing up, if I wanted a birthday party, it would always have to be in like early December because no one's going to come to a birthday party on Christmas Eve. Everyone's preparing for Christmas and they're shopping and they're trying to do Christmas food. It's too inconvenient to be taking your kid to a birthday party on Christmas Eve. Okay, cool. You can probably go through the portal gym, the rose one that's to the west of the village. But yeah, so my yeah, that's why it's morning here. It's 8:53 Friday. But yeah, so growing up, I had to compete with Christmas, which you can't really compete with Christmas because Christmas will always come first. So that kind of like sucked. Why is this not making a light pole? Maybe it's like that. There we go. But yeah, so growing up, I had to just kind of compete with Christmas, which you can't compete with Christmas. So a lot of the time I just do like really simple birthday things with like me and Mr. Hey Sophia, or oh, and you're getting a new PC and keyboard. I hope it's good. I hope it's not an Apple. No offense to the Apple people out there, but I'm not the biggest Apple fan. My Minecraft name is literally Hey Sophia. I should be Hey Sophia on the map. Oh, thank you, Jim. If I had a chance to travel somewhere, where would you go and who would you go with? I like to travel a lot. I travel all the time. I'm assuming Narnia might be in New Zealand. 2 hour ahead, or maybe like Sydney area. Where would I travel though? I really love traveling so far. I think it's not too many, but so far I've been to 15 different countries. A lot of them a lot of them is when I was younger, or a few of them when I was younger. Like I wasn't born in Australia, I was born in NZ, so we would come to Australia for holidays. So I've been to New Zealand, obviously, because I was born there. I used to go back all the time. Australia. I've been to... I also want to make a banner. I think I need wool for that. Let me look it up. I've also been to Indonesia. I went to Indonesia when I was 8. And I've been to Thailand. I went to Thailand when I was 13. I went to Thailand. And then when I was in grade... New Zealand, yeah. If you know NZ a little bit, I was born north of Auckland. So I was from like the Northland in NZ. Oh, that's okay. I got a real PC. But yeah, I went to Thailand when I was 13, I think. And then I went to where did I go? I then went to Japan when I was... What is that? Oh, I was like, I don't know what bleach is. Sorry, I was looking up the recipe for like a banner. I was like, what is bleach? Apparently it's in Bedrock Edition. That's so confusing. The things you don't know that aren't in Java. But yeah, so after... oh no, I left the live stream thing. Oh no. Hopefully I'm still live streaming. Says I'm live. Please let me know if I'm still streaming. I accidentally just clicked off the live streaming thing. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm still streaming. I think so. Okay, it says I'm still streaming, so hopefully I'm still streaming. Oh no. I wonder if it's not working. Okay. Please let me know if it's still working though. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried. I haven't actually clicked off the live streaming panel before. Okay, cool. Thank you. But yeah, Crowning Love, just feel free to come to like the server area. Good to know. Thank you guys. That freaked me out. I haven't clicked off the live streaming panel. My video output's low, but hopefully it should pick up again. Yeah. It's probably because I clicked off Yeah, it's probably because what I've done is I closed the other tab for looking at banners when I was very curious about Bleach, and then I've clicked back on here. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I then went to Japan and Taiwan when I was in grade 11 in high school. And that's when I met my homestay family. If you guys, the dogs are playing now. Hey, come here. Can you come here, please? Come here. Okay. Here is Henrietta. Hey. Yeah. Strudel, come here. And then here's Strudel. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Are you on camera? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You can go back to being weird now. Hey. Yeah, I know. You're sulky. Yeah, I know. But yeah, Japan and Taiwan, and then Singapore, South Africa, because Mr. Hey Sophia is South African. I'm gonna share some sheep as well. Hey Sophia, oh hey Sophia, no, Singapore, South Africa, because Mr. Hey Sophia is from Singapore. We seem to not have any animals anymore. No. Okay, we're gonna need to find some sheep. Yeah, they're silly. We've got some red sheep over here, so we might just use some red banners. And then I also went to Singapore, South Africa, France, Germany, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria. I've been to the USA. I feel like I'm forgetting a country. Either way, I've been to like a little bit. And then how do you find me? If you're right at the spawn point in the center, if you go west, you should see an ice road. Follow that the whole way down until it gets to like a T intersection where it becomes an ice road again. Follow that up, and then I can probably like pick you up when you get near me. What do I do when I'm bored? I play Minecraft. Nah. I really like to watch TV shows. At the moment, I've been watching Riverdale a lot, and what else have I been watching? Riverdale. I started watching an adult like M show called Narcos. That's been pretty good. What else have I been watching? I just watch a whole bunch of things. I watch TV when I'm bored. I've started watching also a Japanese series called I Nori that was recommended to me on Netflix. It's like a oh my god, all these animals. It's like a love show where they're in like a bus and they travel around Asia. I don't know, it's very confusing, but it's so funny. It's in like traditional Japanese style. It's really, really cute. How was the USA? I really liked it. The reason I went specifically is because my ex-boyfriend was American. He lived in Oregon, so I went to the USA for 7 weeks. I was in Oregon a lot of the time, so I saw quite a lot of Oregon, but we also went to let's make some light pole designs. I also went to Seattle, up into Washington, and then we also drove down into California, and we saw like kind of like the deserty bits of California, and then we did LA, and we drove up to San Fran, and then drove all the way back up into Oregon. So I did really like the USA. It's very, very, I really liked Oregon though. It was very pretty. When you're in like Australia, oh, let me have a drink. When you're in Australia, you don't really hear about areas in the USA outside of like LA or San Fran or New York. It's not like, if I was to say before my ex, the biggest places you hear in Australia from America would be California, Texas, Chicago, like Illinois, New York, and then maybe like Seattle and Washington, and then you might know the odd place like Tennessee because of like music songs, or Wisconsin because of cheese, but that's like about it. Like Australians don't actually, or in Colorado because of like Denver and the mountains. So Australians only really know about big touristy places in America. They don't promote Oregon at all in Australia. Oh my god, I know. Me too, sweet girly. Oh, thank you, smart. I hope so. Bacon or turkey? Oh, I'm not like a really huge fan of bacon. There's nothing wrong with bacon, but I've never been like big on it. I don't know. If I had to choose, I would probably choose bacon. I think turkey is more of like a holiday thing. And yeah, squirrels, yes. I love squirrels. I was so excited to see squirrels in America. That was my thing. Because yeah, we don't have them here, do we? Yeah, it's like a long ice road. Um, but if you run and then you jump, you travel really quickly. But yeah, probably bacon. But yeah, there's no squirrels here, which is what I was really. They used to have. When I was over there and I was staying with my friends, we used to have like a squirrels all around the apartment complex, and they would come up to. I'm gonna need a pickaxe for this, aren't I? They would come up to like the back of our little apartment. Like in Australia, we wouldn't consider it an apartment. You'll consider it like a duplex of apartments. I don't know. You don't really get them in Australia, the building style. But you would have them come up to. I'm just getting some fence posts. I am on p.nerd.nu, which is a Java edition server. So you have to be on the Java Minecraft to join. But yeah, I was so excited to see squirrels, and they had chipmunks in Oregon too, and I was so excited to see chipmunks because you don't get chipmunks here either. But it's like I also saw squirrels in Indonesia climbing up the palm trees, which was like a little bit odd. I'm sure it was Indonesia I saw squirrels. I'm sure they had squirrels in Indonesia. And then in Japan we ended up seeing a tanuki the last time we were there in November, which was very exciting. We were like driving back with my homestay family, and then there was just this tanuki on the road. I don't know. Oh, there's a witch over there. That's okay, smart. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Hopefully it's yummy. If I could be an animal, what would I choose? Well, when I was younger, I really liked panthers, like black panthers. So maybe I would be a black panther. Or maybe I would be a dog, because you have a pretty easy life as a dog. Is the Java edition the PC? There's two PC versions of Minecraft. So Java was the original one. I'm gonna need to jump up, aren't I? Java was the original one, and then they brought out the Bedrock. So I play on the Java, not the Bedrock edition. So you would have to be on that one. Maybe like... It looks too funny though. I feel like I should have like a block and then staircases. Let me see if I can... I think I need silk touch to pick it up perfectly. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Do you go to the end of the ice road? Oh, thank you, Audi Shadow. Yeah, let me bring up the map. I'll see where you are. Okay. You should have picked up... I should have told you. You can get melons from the spawn area right in the center. Right. It'll be like another ice road going right. So you want to go right. But I can see where you are. But if you follow that all the way up, well, not all the way up, but if you follow that, you'll eventually get to another T intersection where you can turn left, and then at that point I'll pick you up because that's kind of near the town. But yeah, if you just look at the live map, you'll see where you are, and then you'll see me. Will be just like Hey Sophia in my head. You can kind of follow that. Would I rather be a tiny person or a big giant? I would be a tiny person, because at least you could sneak into things. Oh, hi Lemon. It's nice to see you joining us. Silk shovel would be good. I can probably grab some podzol and do some gardens and stuff. Let's grab though some dark oak. Staircases. My chests are getting worse, which is why I'm like, next episode we'll build a house, because, or at least start building the house, because I just keep getting worse and worse with my my chest delegating every episode. Now we might want to do a staircase here upside down and staircase here. This is just all ideas, by the way, so don't we're just playing around here. That's okay, RD Shadow. It was nice talking to you anyway. How do you bring up the map? I posted a link in the live chat there. The map is on it's a desktop tab, like for your internet. That's okay. It was nice talking to you, sweet girly, again. Thank you for watching me again this week. Now we might do like maybe here. Ah, no. I feel like we might need, my invent's crazy right now. I feel like we might need a, oh wait, is that the silk touch? Okay, that's the silk touch. This is my one. I think it looks a little bit chunky. Like I've still got to do the banner, but I feel like maybe these should be slabs, not staircases. It might make it look a little bit thinner. So let's go get some slabs. I don't think I have any slabs. We might have to make some. I'm going to clean up my invent actually. Potion of healing. Get rid of the glowstone. Oh, thank you for the wool, by the way, Jim, too. I've got so many crafting tables too. I keep picking stuff up. I'm going to get rid of a couple of these shears as well, because I don't need so many in there at the moment. Okay. Let's quickly make some slabs. We're just going to try this out. Also, we probably want to do a trapdoor as well. We probably want 3, but we're going to need 4. Well, you can only make 4, but we want 3. Now what we're going to try and do is just thin this out a little bit. I really like big designs for light posts, but you don't want them to be chunky. The other thing as well is like, I don't know how far you'd want this hanging. Like maybe we should just be sitting these in here and then going aside, or do we want them overlapping onto the road, or if you get what I mean. Okay, let's grab a slab. See, I think that looks a little bit better. And then if we just do like the trapdoor here, and then we could do like a banner off the sides, maybe it's just a little bit decorative, or like we could change it, instead of being oak we could use like a jungle oak or something like that, so it's a little bit more detailed. Not jungle oak, a jungle leaf. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not actually too hard to get here because of that. If it wasn't for that ice road, it might be a little harder to find, but because people built that, it makes it a little bit easier. I'm just grabbing some jungle leaf blocks. Thought I had a skeleton. Oh, we're just gonna grab some jungle leaf blocks now. We'll just try a different block against the... We've got a bunch of jungle leaf back here. But we're just gonna try a different block against the light. Maybe it might look a little bit better with something more like I will come and clean up that tree, by the way. It might just look a little bit better with something more decorative. Oak can be a little bit plain sometimes, which is why I do tend to always use a mix of oak and spruce and birch and jungle. I really like jungle because they can look more like a bush with flowers on it, or a little bit more decorative. Having like a flower block up there would obviously look really nice, but having to sit like a little clay base like the pots might look, it looks like too odd. You need like that full kind of plant look, so I think you have to go for a leaf block. So a jungle might be a good mix in between having that detail but not having to have a giant pot up there holding like a flower. Okay, so let's just replace. I think the jungle does look a little bit better, but you can just see with like the little details, like the little green bits here, I think they look like flowers, and there's just a little bit more variety as well. So I think we'll definitely go for the jungle leaf. I think it just looks a little bit better, a little bit more like decorative. Let me know you guys what you think of that kind of design. We could also like swap out the middle one here for like, oh, we're gonna have a restart, for like another stone brick block like that. That might actually look a little bit better, so then it looks like different plant bases in that. Let's just quickly go up there though, and we will place the trapdoor here. Oh, we have an enderman over there. I don't know if I want to kill an enderman right before a restart though. We'll see if he's there, and if he's there when we get back, we might go for him. Huh? But yeah, I'm just kind of hanging now because we've got to restart. Restarts happen every 2 hours, so don't think it's unusual or anything like that. Oh, what are these? Okay. Yeah, so this is what the lobby looks like. So if you do ever like, sometimes it happens where you log in and then it's like literally suddenly you'll be in here, and it's because you've just coincidentally logged in when the server's gone into restart. But, oh, hi. Oh, you're in like a little Hogwarts outfit. That's cute. Little Gryffindor. I like that. But yeah, so this is what the lobby looks like, which the reason I did my Minecraft channel in the first place is because I did build one of these lobbies and it was featured. Okay, cool. We're also really lucky, Jim, that we've got the giant jungle near us. But yeah, so this is what the lobby looks like. It does cycle every few months because we actually have competitions with different, every year. It's normally around September, and players can actually build the lobby and then everyone votes on it. So the first place goes for the longest amount of time, and then the second goes on for like a few less months, and then the third is a few less. So this is just where you can join like all the different things. So this is the PvE one. So we'll go in here. Sometimes it takes a little bit to join when it's first loading up, and that's just because so many people are trying to connect at the same time. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Okay, but I think that's kind of looking alright. I want something decorative like this, but not too much. What do you think, Jim? Let me know. I think it looks okay. It's like tall enough so it's not like out there, and I kind of think it needs that banner, but I don't know if I want the banner to be higher. Let me know what you guys think as well. Let's get that banner. Maybe the banner should be like higher, like that. Or like we could do sorry, I'm just like thinking to myself as I'm building. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, great. So you think yeah. Okay. But I'm not sure if it should be staircase or slab, or banner should be higher or lower. I kind of like it. Let's make another banner just so we can kind of like compare. Oh, I need food. And it might seem really trivial, like worrying about details like this. Okay, you think it's better higher up? Okay. It might seem like a little bit trivial worrying about details like this, but if it's gonna be throughout the whole town and you don't like it how it looks in the first place, it's gonna really bother you. And I think it's really good to practice and not just come up with something really suddenly. I'm gonna throw the sticks on it. There they are. Like if we grab another banner. Yeah, I think it looks better higher up. Now I'm like, though, do I want slab or staircase? Let's grab the... But do you think slab or staircase? I'm thinking maybe staircase, but I also like the slab too. The slab makes it look a little bit thinner. Oh, it doesn't work. Just try refreshing it, Narnia. It might have been because of the restart. But just like refresh the page and then it should hopefully work. You think slabs? Okay. We'll go with that then. Okay. So I think this would be the design. I think it's kind of nice. It's a little bit decorative and not too plain and kind of like medievalish, but like it has a little bit more decorative detail, like, which is what we're kind of going for in the town. But now we have to decide. I'm gonna do a test one here. We're gonna see if we want it to be overlapping the town, the pathways, or if we want it to be just lining up against them. So if we just quickly make one, so brick, and obviously we'll fix it underneath there as well. This is just like a for now thing. Now we're gonna need some dirt to get up there. Okay, now we're going to do a whole thing, and then I'm just gonna crouch here, slab there. Actually, no, we'll make this one go over the pathway. Slab there, jungle leaf, glowstone. Now it's like, do we want it against the pathway or do we want it overhanging like that? Oh, it keeps reloading itself. It might just be a glitch. You could always just try completely like closing the tab. Like if you just copy the address and then just close it and then reopen it. It might just be a glitch because of the restart. It hasn't like loaded properly. I would just try completely closing it and then just opening a new tab and restarting it. You could just send me screenshots through here. Like if you just post them on Imgur and then you just post them in here, that would be fine. But I'm not sure if we should have the... I think they should maybe be overlapping the pathway. I think it looks more like a proper town. Like if I stand from here and I look down, if I imagine that closer, I think maybe overlapping. Like if you look on my screen when it gets to my view. But like if I look at this one here, kind of sitting against the path, like obviously it would be on the wood. Okay, cool. That's good. But if like I look at that light sitting against the pathway and then I look at this one overlapping, I think the overlapping looks a little bit more traditional. Like a little bit more proper, and it also adds kind of like a detail to the pathway as you kind of view. So I think maybe that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. But yeah, we could also add like signs. Like if we added them to the corner of like the road, we could add little signs going like houses that way or shop this way or things like that. But okay, cool. I think that looks good. So that's like our little light design for the town. Obviously I've still got to finish it off. I'll pull apart this one for now so we can fix it up. There's no point in doing the glue. Oh, I forgot I've got the silk touch now. Okay, that's okay. We're just going to pull this down because it's not the way that we want it to be. Okay. And then I think what we might do is just underneath the pathways here where we do have a full block, we'll just place a full block like that, and that will just make it blend in a little bit better because you don't want that dark like shadowing under it there. Oh yeah, we're gonna see if that Enderman was still there. I don't think it would be, not after a restart. No, he's not there anymore. That's okay. If we see another one somewhere, we'll try getting him. Oh, there's a big pond down there. Oh, you're really close? Let me have a look. I'll come and collect you. Every time someone's been... Oh, okay, you're coming that way. Alright. Yeah, if you just go across the little... Don't go across the... Go... I see where you're going. Go a little bit to the left. Don't go across that like castle because you'll get stuck up there. I've been up there before and it's very nice, but you'll get stuck. Just go to like the left of the castle and then like go... I'm sure it's a castle. Yeah, just kind of go through like all the Mesa biome hills, and we're just like north of those directly. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for our light design. I really like it. I've got my banners here, and then eventually if we do come up with like a town banner, we can change that as well. There we go. But I think that looks nice. I kind of like how it overlaps the pathway as well. And it's a little bit decorative too. So if you imagine like once we have all shops all the way down here and houses and stuff, it'll look really nice. And then I wonder if we could remove the... I think it's okay as well to have some mobs throughout the city. But we might... Now we just need to figure out a distance. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe something like every 10 blocks we could have a light post, or maybe it should be bigger than that because that's quite a small gap. We might just do like play by viewing. Oh, you got lost halfway. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you get really close and I might put one here. You probably don't want them to be too close. Oh, you have Podzol. Oh, I've got a staircase here too. Hold on. What can I drop for a second? I can drop the glowstone. I can come back and get that. Okay, so we're gonna make another one here. Again, stone brick on top. Gotta keep that. Put a dark oak fence. Strudel. She's being silly. Go up here. And then we're gonna place block on top. Glowstone. Get our slabs. But I think this is looking really nice. I like it. Okay. Jungle oak. And then grab our trapdoors. Yeah, definitely. I can give you food. No issues with that. We got like a bunch of food, so... Okay. It's taking too long to remove that. Okay. Let's... Okay, there we go. But see, these are pretty easy to make as well, which is the other thing. You don't want to be making... Like, I just got my shovel and I didn't even pick it up. You don't want to be making things that are really, really difficult. But I think that looks nice. That's probably about like maybe 15 blocks distance. And then if we just have that with the banners on either side, or even if we wanted to, we can make it a little bit more fun and have like different colored banners. So that one can be red, this could be yellow. We could have like a green one for the next one and blue. And that could make it like a more like festive feeling for the town as well. You might be at our village thing. Let me bring up the map. This is why that live map is useful, because then I can track you. Okay. Oh, okay. I see where you are. I'll come and get you. You've done a lot down here, Jim. You got a big oasis going on. I like it though. Okay. I'm just following the live map down to you. If you want Narnia, if you push F3, like function F3, it'll bring up like dimensions, like info on your, oh no, there's a baby zombie. It'll bring up like info on the game, and if you just move around like in a circle, you'll notice that it'll change the direction. If you just go north, that will make it a little bit quicker before I get to you. Is that baby zombie still following me? No. I'm gonna have that there in case. Okay. I'm coming for you. We're just doing a player collection rescue. So I've got my YouTube chat closed at the moment because I'm just watching the live map. So also if my game lags a little bit, that would be why. Okay, now I'm at the river. I don't think I've got my boat on me, no. We're going swimming, people. Okay, we'll just swim over there. Come on. I'm swimming so slow. But I can see the village where you're at. It's just like a little, oh, that lava mountain's always so big when I look at it. It's like just one of those little like generator ones. Okay, so you're a bit more west. Okay. Whoa, where did you go? Did you die? Oh no, a skeleton got you. Okay, what you want to do, because hi Cookie. Yeah, it says that a skeleton got you. Because the only way that you can, the way that you save in Java is you sleep in the bed and that saves your spawn points. So unless if you slept, it'll automatically take you back to spawn. What you can do though, while you're at spawn, if you should have spawned right in the center, there'll be a lot of melons around there. So harvest, if you can't see any melons, if you literally look around the outside of the square, there'll be like little pressure plates, and if you stand on them, it'll automatically grow the melons for you. But yeah, it says if you look in the chat that you're shot by a skeleton. So I'm guessing one was like shooting you from afar and you didn't see or hear it. But yeah, if you're just in like the spawn area, what does this say? Whose claim is this? Oh, it must be the castle. But yeah, in the spawn area, there should be a bunch of melons right in the center where you are. Just collect like a crap load of those, like collect as much as you want. You could collect 6 piles of melon. But that melon is like specifically for players to grab, and it will constantly regenerate because of command blocks. So take like as much as you need. Oh, I've got a sheep here. We will ditch. What will we ditch? We'll ditch this. Haha. We have some plain wool. I would think that baby zombie would still be around here too. See, it's over there. It sees me. We're just gonna shoot it because I don't like them being around. I hate baby zombies. They're like the worst mob in Minecraft. Whoever designed these in Minecraft, I don't like you. They're like my least favorite mob. They always run at you and they're so fast and they attack so quickly. Okay. But yeah, grab some melons and then if you just follow the ice road completely, like don't go off at this time. But if you follow it all the way to the end till you get to that T intersection, go right, and then I'll meet you when you get close to the village. It's just easier, plus there won't be as many mobs up at on the ice road, just because it's more lit up and some areas are actually completely off the ground, like way above it. Oh, a four-way. The only thing about four-way is you would have the light in the middle, but if you want the plants on all the ends, it's going to completely hide the light. I'm trying to like imagine it. I think it would I like it, and I think it's good for like little corner bits, but I think at the same time, like if you've got the light in the middle and then the plants on each side, it might look a bit like odd to have like a four-way plant thing and then the light hiding, whereas these kind of ones here show off the lighting completely. Oh wow, that gave me 8 wool from that sheep. Okay, that's good, Narnia. Nah, we might do a different color wool for this post, just as a trial. I'm sure I've got some lapis. We do. Do you want to just go dark blue or do you want to go light blue? Options. We're also going to get rid of some stuff here because I got too much stuff. This chest, by the way, I only just built and I've already filled it up. This is why I need a house. Oh. Okay. Light blue or dark? We might go dark. Please excuse all my animals as well. Oh, I know, there we go. Let's just slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now if we go like that, and then that there's our blue banner. But I think it might be quite nice having like the different colors of banners. Hi Luna, thank you for joining us. We've just been doing little okay, all good, Jim. We've just been doing town details today, so we came up just then with this light, which I think is really quite nice, and we were just doing some banners. I put the banner too low, so I thought it might be nice if we do like red and blue and yellow. It'll kind of make it festive. It also kind of reminds me, not really medieval, but if you look at like Nepal or like those kind of countries, and they've got all like the different colored primary color flags hanging, I think that looks quite nice. So maybe we might do the same, make it a little bit more festive in town. But I think that looks pretty good, so I think that's a really good light detail. What else kind of detail should we do though? I think gardens are something really important, which I've kind of got like, you can kind of see I've got them growing here. I do still need to build some trees here though, but that's going to require me getting a lot of leaf blocks and stuff like that. But I think the other thing that we really need right now is a notice board. Just because there's been a few situations where things need to be done and it's just maybe like right here near the noob shack. But the other thing as well is I really want to put our town hall into that. Did someone remove the tree? Okay, no, it just loads very low every time. But I also want to have the town hall like there, so maybe there should be a notice board like here. Because I think for the town hall what we can, oh there's a sheep up there too. I think for the town hall what we kind of do is like a hobbit hole kind of thing. So if I was to show you guys, we'll just get up here quickly. All these farms and everything we're going to remove too, so don't worry. Oh, thank you, Luna. The server IP is p.node.nu. I'm guessing you're singing the Zid. But thank you. I really like the bird designs too. I try and make ones that are kind of like, I think this is the center here. Kind of like realistic, but then also the fun ones too. Like after I did my first one, which the video quality when I look back, I'm like, oh. After I did the first one, I wanted to do a few that other people have requested, and that's when I kind of did like the more out there ones in my other design. I think this kind of looks nice though. You want kind of like a big entry for this hobbit hole. But I think like a hobbit hole kind of like that. I need 2 posts like that. Yeah, that looks good. So I want to have like the town hall as a big hobbit hole kind of thing inside this hill. And I thought we could just do like a big kind of round table and have like public storage and stuff like that, so people in the town can access the storage, but then other people can't. It's just like a region storage thing, I believe. MCR's life. My Chemical Romance. I think Mr. Hayes Sophia used to like that when he was younger a lot. But yeah, I think I want the town hall there, so maybe we should have like a notice board like around here, like right there. Or maybe, but at the same time it's like, well, maybe it's better to have the notice board down in the main village bit, but I think for like for practicality, but I think for keeping it like matching up with everything else, like if you think town hall, you think notices, so I think it's better to maybe have the notice board up here. So for the time being it seems out there, but once the town is more complete it makes sense. Yeah, hobbit holes. I know Jim built a hobbit hole house and he really liked that. And I kind of want the town to be the same, like people can build hobbit hole houses in their little house plots, and I want the hills here to be hobbity things too. What we might do though, just place some lights, but I think a notice board here would be really nice. It's near the town hall where it will be. I might start working on that as well during the week as well, and I think that would look really nice. So I think the notice board should be here. That needs to be more like that, I think. Yeah, okay. So we kind of want it to be big because we need a lot of notices. No, we're gonna have signposts so people can stick them up. So maybe we should have the notice board be wood in the background, but then stone on the, like if we did something like, we probably want it a little bit from the road too. Not like that. If we did something like this and make it a little bit taller, and then have like, if we put like stone staircases at the bottom, or even if we just did like big things like that and then a stone kind of detail up the top. Yeah, don't go off the ice road, just keep going. Let me bring up the map. Where are you now? Oh, well that's okay, you're right near us again anyway. Just go directly north and keep going north and you'll end up where I am. That's okay. The ice road can just be a little bit easier because there's less mobs, but if you're okay going through the wild, that's cool. But just like go to the edge of the swamp and then swim across and you'll see these like Mesa jungle mountains. And if you just go directly north of there, you'll run into where I am. But you're nearly where the village is. Nearly there, Narnia. The mushroom was my favorite. I use a lot in my world. I'm assuming you mean like the mushroom bird cage. I was like, what? But, you know, I really like that. The mushroom bird cage. I like that one I came up with. I always try to do some interesting ones. I find that people a lot of the time either on the wild side. Yeah, I do too sometimes. I tend to find a lot of the time that people will go really, sometimes on YouTube, like when because I get recommended other Minecrafters videos and I find sometimes they do go a little bit more basic than what I would, which there's nothing wrong with basic, but I try and do things that are different than everyone else. I want to grab some slabs too. Again, my invents are a mess, I know. But yeah, I try and do things that aren't the same as everyone else. I don't like basic. I like to do creative ones too. So I always try and make sure that I've got some like really creative ones that you guys can build. Okay, let's go back up here. Ah, all these hobbit hole dirt houses. Okay. Now, I grab some more of those too. Let's just pick up that. We kind of want like a simple design. Like maybe if we just did... Let's actually go up there behind. It'll be easier than having to jump all the time. Okay. Now, if we just did something like this, but then we make it like a little bit more detailed like that. I don't want to really like out there design for our notice board. You want it kind of simple. If anything, maybe we might just do like little like details like this to have it like have a little overhang to make it a little bit more shaded. But I think that kind of looks nice. I don't really want too much detail in the notice board. If anything, we could add a decorative stone brick, which I don't think you do by burning it. It's just, I think by, actually I might have been able to do it just there. No. Damn it. Decorative. Sometimes I just completely, sometimes I just completely forget the recipes to thing and I have to look them up. Okay. I think I'm back by the castle thing. Okay. If you just go north of the castle, that's where I am. Stone brick slabs. Okay, got it. I've got it, Minecraft. Okay. There we go. If we add like 2 of these to the bottom, I think that's like the good amount of detail that we probably want for something like this. Even if we just did like a little... I'm sure I had some stone in here. Maybe I don't. I might have burned all the stone that I had. I was gonna say if I really wanted, I could add like a little... This is a community chest, by the way. Are we allowed to come to your claim? Yeah, definitely. Anyone can build here. All the little houses here, aside from the noob shack, but just people who watch my live stream on YouTube. The thing about my server is we don't actually have plots. Nerd and you is like a free to build server, so there's no plots. It's literally like the entire map is what you can build on, which is why I've always kind of stuck around here. So like when I started out the live stream, all I did was I looked for a nice area of land that I thought would be nice for the town, and then I just started building. There's no plots or limit on what you can build. We could make this town if we had enough space and we were building enough, you could literally have the town 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks. They don't care. It's like as long as you're building on the land that you're using, that's fine. Might make a little signpost. But yeah, my town, if you look at the map, if I'm looking to the side, it's because I'm looking past my microphone. It's at p.nerd.nu and it's about like here. So I'm at about x negative 1,500 and like z negative 1,500. That's it. Yeah, so it's like a completely free build server. That's why I've always, because when I had my break from Minecraft, but when I first started playing Minecraft and it was in beta before Minecraft was officially released, it was on a friend's server, so it was just like we had a big bit of land and we would build. And then once Minecraft, I had my break, and then when I came back and I was looking for somewhere to play again, I was going on like Hypixel and those kind of servers, and I just found I didn't like how they forced you to like pay if you wanted to have bigger plots and stuff like that. I don't really agree with it. Obviously running a server isn't free, and like we do actually host like fundraisers every year on this server, and we just raise money so that way people... Oh, it's a grass block. That's why it won't build. Sorry, I was like, why is this not placing? We do host a fundraiser every summer, and that just kind of raises money for like the server costs and stuff like that, but we don't charge people to play here. And then the entire map is the building area. So, oh, hi Sophia, I like your name, it sounds like mine. But yeah, so people, there's no limit on what you can build, or being confined to a plot, which is why, like, if you go on the creative build, people will build like these huge things. Even I've built like giant things on creative. I'm just looking at the live map. Yeah, you're in the town. Oh, okay, you're where the town hall is. Okay. I was just looking. Okay. Hello, I am behind you. If you want, there's like some free supplies, like there's some cooked fish and an arrow and some leather boots in there. And I'll give you, have some torches and some dirt blocks, and you can have some oak leaves, so you can build just like a little dirt hut somewhere until you get more supplies. And then I can give you some iron as well if you want some iron, and I can also give you some sticks. And then if you do want any boots or anything like that, just at like the noob shack here, there is like a free supplier, so you can grab like some boots, or there's some cooked fish as well, Narnia. And then if you do need to build and you don't have a furnace or brewing stand, I do have like, there's brewing stands in here, and there's an enchanting table so you can enchant stuff. Oh, and I'll get you something so you can make a bed as well. Hold on. Where did I put my wool? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just getting stuff so you can... There you go. No, that's my private chest. The only public ones are like these ones here. These are like my own chests with my own supplies. But if you want, you can just go into the noob shack and craft a bed, and then you can use all the dirt blocks that I gave you and just make it like a little temporary hut. And you can build like a little bed, so at least you don't have to go all the way back. Unless if like... I'm just thinking here. Unless if I can build a bed really quick. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here you go. Yeah. So there's some shoes in there if you want shoes. There's a bed for you as well. But if you want, just set up like a little dirt house anywhere along the road here. And I've given you some leaves as well, so if you want, you can decorate it. And feel free to take any of like the little dandelions or little like plants like this around as well, because there's so many plants around here. But just build like a little dirt house, and you can set yourself up, and you can put a bed in there, and just so you're safe. Okay, now let's just quickly do that signage board. And then after this we might build 1 or 2 more house plots, and then I'll probably finish the live stream notice board. Okay. So now we have a little notice board. Obviously we've still got to add more details up here, and I'll do the town hall so it makes a little bit more sense why it's up there, but we have a notice board now. So if you do want anything done in the town or any recommendations and I'm not around, oh hey Defi, you can build anywhere. If you want Narnia, if you want to build a house, you could probably build like, oh, we might build there though. You can just build anywhere really. People are there. There's actually quite a few dirt houses now. If you want, you could build one here or over there where you are. That's really good. Just build one like here. Because remember, this is just temporary, so at least you can though set up a chest and you can set up a bed and just somewhere so like if you were to die, at least you're spawning back here instead of spawning like all the way back at the start. But yeah, no, feel free to build. And then if you want, you can start like collecting materials in your own free time. And I've got the house plots now, so people can start building up what they have and then building a house. But no, you can set up there, that's fine. Because everyone's house here is just, as much as they're pretty, are little dirt huts, they're just temporary. So they're not like a permanent thing that we're gonna have. Now that I've built some little house plots, now we can start focusing on house plots. Well, we've got some lights as well, which I think is pretty good that we've got the light design. So these live streams, I'm also focused on showing you guys what I'm actually, my chest is such a mess. My live streams, I focus more on showing you guys what I'm actually doing in the town and how to build the things that I'm doing, and then simple things like lights I just do in my, I finish them off in my own time, so then we're not spending 2 hours building lights all over the city because it's not exactly the funnest thing. Okay. We might try it though and quickly build a couple more house plots and then I think we will be good. I'm just finding space because I have no space in my crappy chest design. These are terrible. The people of my server, if they watch me, they must think this is disgraceful because they have crazy storage. If you ever go around and you have a look at other people on this server, my dogs, I've got so many animals and cats. How are my parrots and my... Also, if you do, Narnia. Yeah, no, I'm doing a tutorial this Sunday and Wednesday. I'm going back to normal tutorials this week. It's just taken me a little bit with all my, oh, hey, Thomas! It's just taken me a little bit with all my university to have the time to do tutorials. Like on Wednesday I spent, how long did I spend? On Wednesday I spent 5 hours building and planning my next tutorial. So I am working on them, don't get me wrong. It's just hard with university. We probably want to do 2 houses here. So what we're going to end up doing, I don't want to use my silk touch. We're just going to outlay the road. So it would be 4 blocks including the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're going to do, we're just going to outlay the width. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you made my Egyptian house. I really like that house. I love ancient Egypt. I do plan on doing some more ancient houses as well. That's something else I want to get into. The only reason why sometimes it's harder for me to do tutorials and maybe other people as well is because I do have to research a lot. Like when I do like my ancient houses or any house in particular, I'll research for like hours. I will just look up interiors and exteriors, materials used, what kind of rooms are in the house, how the houses are laid out. And it was the same. I suppose the good thing about like when I do ancient houses is I actually studied ancient history in high school. I don't have enough. So when I do ancient houses, like I know a little bit, like I studied ancient Egypt in high school, so I kind of understood ancient Egyptian houses a little bit. And it was the same when I did my Greek one as well. I studied the Greeks back in high school. I'll come look, hold on. Let me just... I think we can probably fit 2 house plots here. see my other ones there. Yeah, I think that's probably wide enough. I'll come over now. But yeah, so a lot of the time when I do my houses, I research quite a while. So I'll literally be up at like 9 o'clock at night just looking up like with my Japanese, when I was like Japanese house interiors, Japanese house layouts. And like it makes it a little bit easier that I've been to, when I'm building, I've done a lot what like I've done in high school, or like I've been to the countries. Oh, okay, yeah, I've done a Greek one. Oh, this is nice. I like your dirt house. We could add a couple of flowers here. A couple little simple ones. And then we could even grab like, let's grab one from here. But yeah, even like with my Japanese one, I based a lot of my building off what I saw in Japan, which thankfully makes it a little bit easier. But then like some of them I don't know anything and I have to look it up. The Daigle. What's the Daigle? So far we've built like roads, and we built a little noob shack here, so there's like free supplies. Okay, I can make you a door, Narnia. And we've done that. I don't know what a Daigle is. Yeah, I like her skin too, little Hogwarts. The one thing I regret that we didn't do in Japan was we didn't go and see, I love Harry Potter, but the one thing I regret in oh, you even got flooring, that's cute. There you go. The one thing I regret that we didn't go and do in Japan was go to the they have like a Harry Potter world in Osaka, and we didn't have time to go to Osaka. Oh, hi Keegan, thank you for joining us. Don't mind me. I was just adding some little leaves to your house for you. Okay. But yeah, the one thing we didn't do in Japan was go to Universal Studios, and they've got like the Harry Potter world with like the Hogwarts castle and everything. So I kind of regret that we didn't get to go there, but also feel free to change what I'm doing, Narnia. I was just like adding stuff there for the fun. But feel free to change it. But yeah, so the one thing I regret that we didn't do is go to the Harry Potter bit at Osaka. But we had been to Disney Sea, which, if you've ever been to, that was my first time going to a Disneyland park. Obviously it's not Disneyland because Tokyo, Japan has Disney Sea, which is like sea themed Disneyland. But it was very expensive, so we couldn't afford to go to Universal Studios as well. Yeah, I'd really like to go to the one though in actual like Orlando. The thing about the Japanese one is it's in Japanese, so when you go to like the Hogwarts castle or anything like that, the entire ride, the entire theme park is in Japanese, so you don't really know what they're saying, or like I know a little bit of Japanese but not that much. How far do I want to take this? Sorry, I'm just trying to, I probably want to take it to about here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, you guys, as well, I'm just building the house plots. I'll probably build these last two. I'll need to get some more oak. But we've got 4 house plots now, so if you are building in the village, feel free to oh, okay. So a bagel and then a donut. Okay, I remember that, yeah. I have not built the Daigle, no. I have not had time to build a Daigle. And you've never been out of NZ. And New Zealand's very beautiful though. like NZ's got like all the mountains in the south, and then you've got like all the kind of like rainforesty things in the north. Hi Sam, thank you for joining us. Oh, that's not good. I ran right into a skeleton. But no, I really like to travel. I'm going to back to Japan. I still got to edit my Japan vlogs. I'm so behind in everything. I'm going back to Japan in June, end of June, and I'll just be hanging out in Tokyo for a few days and then seeing my homestay family. I am using Java Edition Minecraft. So this is Minecraft for PC. It's not the Bedrock edition. It's not like the Windows 10 edition Minecraft, the Bedrock. This is the Java. So it's Java Minecraft. But yeah, I'm going back to Japan in June, just for like a week. At least like Japan's like a quick flight. A banana fence, watch this. Ah, jeez, Mr. Hasty is watching. Oh, your Minecraft was still on mute. Be careful. There's not too many mobs around the village though, so you should be okay, but yeah, there's not too many mobs around the village, but as you get to the outskirts, there's more. I was thinking I was looking for jungle, but I'm looking for oak leaves. Thankfully as well, no one's building around here, so if we do need to harvest the leaves, it's easier. I might not cut down the oak for now, but I'll come back and do it in my own time. People might just think it's a dead tree anyway. Jeez, Thomas. You and your jokes. I have Mr. Hey Sophia at home, and then I come on here and I've got you. But yeah, so I'm back to Japan in June, and then possibly another trip at the end of the year. So stay tuned if you suddenly see me overseas. Okay, so I've got quite a few oak. How many have I got though? Need 2 piles. I'll cut down 1 more tree and then we should be good. But then we'll have like 6 plots in the village, and then I'll keep doing more and more in my own time. And also probably start on like the town hall and that kind of thing as well. And then next episode we'll probably focus more on like building a house, and I might start collecting materials for that as well. There's so much we need to do. The good thing is that like the servers, I just need to figure out where I am. I need to go west. The good thing is that the server does run revisions for about 6 months. Normally, like it just depends on how it's going and how built up the map is and things like that. So there's no like definite. I do get it, Thomas. Your joke's hilarious. Yeah, you can go outside of the village to collect materials. Try not to cut down trees that are like existing, that are really big. Like if you, let's say if you wanted to cut down a tree, don't cut down a tree that's in the farming area, because we're trying to keep those because it looks really good with all the crops. But if you go outside of the village and there's a tree there, like that's, yeah, but you can farm anything as long as it's not like protected or in someone else's village. So let's say if you stumbled into another player's build and they built a little village, you don't want to go like destroying their trees, or oh, the dog's not happy. You don't want to like go destroying their trees or collecting snow that's in their area or anything like that, because that's theirs. But as long as it's outside of someone else's claim, you can take whatever you want. The whole server's your area to get supplies. Okay, so we have quite a few oak leaves, so we should be okay now. Why did I put that there? There we go. The oak ones, yeah, go for it. Those are just, I'm going down there because no one's claimed that area. It's free building. Because the server's free build, you can just collect wherever you want. It is common courtesy to kind of like cut the trees down as you go, which I haven't done, but I'll go back there in my free time and do it. I'm just trying to be more quicker on live stream. Actually, that will need to be like that. We're still going to join up the fence. Okay. But yeah, no, you can do anything. So like where I am at the moment, we're kind of like building here, but like any of the trees you can kind of see in the distance there, you can farm them if you like. It's just like trees like the ones along here by the river, you wouldn't want to farm because you can kind of tell that they're part of like what we're doing. And then trees like these ones here that are right next to plots, or like the trees that are up in the farming areas, like those ones there you'd want to keep because they're part of the city. The thing about like trees is that unless if you grow them and they grow to big ones like that oak, it's really hard to have a big tree in Minecraft. So when you have situations like we've got the custom map here, I like to try and take advantage of the fact that we've got really big pretty trees that are just like naturally part of the server. I'm just going to we probably want to take this to like I'm just gonna grab my shovel. I'm just trying to figure out how far we want this plot to go. Maybe to like here. Okay. I'm just trying to make the plots like a big enough size that people can have gardens and stuff like that. So this ended here. Okay. So that's another 2 plots. Just go here, remove these. And I really like using leaf leaf blocks for fences, just because it looks like an old little regal bush fence, and I think it's a bit nicer than having lots of wood everywhere. Wood's nice too, but I think the leaf blocks are nice. Alright, Thomas, well, it was nice seeing you anyway. Enjoy your anime and your poetry. It was good talking to you again. Okay, we'll do a little bit more here. I might keep this block here with the tree and the tree there and the natural kind of land falling. It might be nice for the person to have to change it how they want, or if they wanted to keep the tree. They might want to build like the house down here and have the garden at the front, or just have a little hobbit hole house here and a big garden. So we'll keep it how it is. Okay, so now we've got 6 house plots. We can probably build like another one that goes along here as well. The person would have to remove that giant tree, but it would be good practice for them if they wanted to. Like if we just lay this straight up with this one here, because like the more house plots I can do, the better. But like with something like that, they can just harvest the entire tree and use all the wood for like building the little barriers of their house, like the edges. And then I'm also trying to make the house blocks quite big, so people do have a lot of space to build. Okay, let's just carry this all the way along. This can be a bigger house plot, so if someone wants to build something a little bit bigger. Plus it's also just a bit of an odd house block. Okay. Well, we nearly got the entire thing, so I think that's okay. People will be able to see it's like a block. Okay. But I think we might finish off the video there. I've still got to join up here, and then the entrance can be here, but someone could build like a pretty garden here and build like a nice house in that area. And so now we have 7 house blocks nearly. Oh, actually I might be able to just like farm that tree. We might be able to finish that house up. Okay. Yeah, that kind of like finishes up the entry there. 2, 3, 4. damn it. Oh. Okay. Okay, now you can kind of see it's like 2 different plots. So we've got now another 2 plots on top of the 4 that we already have. No, another 3 plots. So now we've got 7. Yeah. Yeah, you can build under your house. Just be aware there is a mine there. And just also be aware that we are going to start building. But if you want to build like a little basement for now, just so you can have more storage, that's fine. But just remember that everything that we're building up there, all the dirt... Oh, I knocked my microphone. All the dirt houses up there, we are going to get rid of them. And we're going to start building streets and roads and stuff like that. Like actual like buildings and like structures along that road. And all the houses will be down here in the plot. This is a really big plot. It's good room for people though. But yeah, so I'm going to... my leaves might just look different if you have a texture pack. I don't play a texture pack with Minecraft. I just play with the normal Minecraft textures. So if you have a texture pack, it might be changing how your leaves look. Or if yours is see-through, it might be because you have your settings. I think it's in details. I've got my trees on like default. Or yeah, see like the smart has them see-through, or the fancy does. I like them on default because it like blocks them off. And I kind of just like the more private look and the blocky look of it. I know that obviously trees are going to change again. But I just like the blocky kind of solid look. Are you chewing? Yeah, so I'm going to finish up the live stream now. We came up with a streetlight design. We did a notice board. We got more leaf blocks. So now we have another 3 house plots. So if you do want to build on the server, feel free to even like set up a house or like a little dirt house in like a little a house block bit here, and then you can collect materials and eventually build like a big house. And we've got lots of farming up here as well, so if you did need to collect farming materials because you wanted to make food or anything like that, there's like a whole bunch of sugarcane and beetroots and all that kind of good stuff too. But I'm going to finish up the live stream because it's been nearly 2 hours and I've got more university to do and I really want to get on top of this video for Sunday as well. I still got to edit it and do my audio, but yeah, definitely a video out this Sunday. My university's come down a little bit, so it's not as hectic. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun talking to you guys today and doing more building and designs, and I will see you all next Friday for episode 7 of Survival Fridays. But like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.